Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for another set, another series. We have got playing this series, so it's match 5. We are still in the losers bracket. Now, match 5, we've got playing today the Wonderbois versus the English Geezers. Now, if you remember last night's stream, if you was watching last night's stream, we had with us co-casting Sulla. Now, Sulla is actually one of the English Geezers, so he's a legend himself. We're going to be watching him game, so what a treat we've got in for you for this game. One of the chaps casting the last game is now actually playing. And even more important and even more exciting, everybody, co-casting this game with me today, the Wonderbois and English Geezers game. We've got Loki. Loki, welcome.
Hello. Thanks, Stuart. No. I am excited to cast together with you, man. You sound like a pro.
It's thanks, dude. It's going to be a great game, mate. It's really good to have you on. It's I really enjoy doing these castings with someone such a high elo as yourself. We're going to get a real good insight. So we've got a lot in store for the viewers today, which is good. But look, let's not wait around too long. Let's just quickly have a chat before we go in. Then, so the lowest two elos of the teams, right? The lowest elo of the teams picks the first map, right? So I assume it's the Wonderbois in this instance then. So they've gone for Arabia. What do you make of that, Loki?
Well, the Wonderbois are kind of similar elo. They are both like 1200. I actually saw them play Arabia earlier together. They played really well. They played against Adu's team there, but it wasn't enough to win the game for them, even though they played well. But let's see if they learn from it.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, well look, let's go straight into it then. We'll fire it up with Spectate CA. We can perhaps chat about what civs they've gone for first and what you think they're going to look to do with those civs. I think that'd be a really good start. But look, we all know Arabia, right? We all know what it's renowned for. It's definitely going to be an exciting game, that's for sure. So let's kick it straight off.
Oh, I see Key going forward with 2 bills, by the way. Sorry, which minute are you?
We've got some action already. I'm literally just loading into Capture Age now, buddy, and loading the game up. So you just hang fire for me there for 2 minutes. That would be great. And
let's start the game like together at 1:30 or something in the game. So if you are at 1:30, let me know.
That's good stuff. All right, well look, we'll just speed up our end then on the Twitch account so that we bring it up to 1 minute 30. And we are 7, 8, 9. We're at 1:30. Thanks, Lucky.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so you see 2 vills from Key going forward there. It's Berber vills. They're faster than normal vills. So he's gonna do something crazy with it. But actually, Blue sees it.
Perfect, good stuff. So let's just have a little chat about the civs then, Lucky, if we can. So we've got Bams then. He's part of the good old Wonderbois team in blue. So he's gone for Magyars, Loki. What do you make of that civ?
Magyars, very scary early game. They have crazy good scouts. Oh man, there's already action going on. Key is losing some HP on his scout, and he's walling in the berries. But the Magyars, it's really good to wall in the berries, because the Magyars is usually going for scouts, and they need the food for the early game. So he's gonna take some damage already, Bams.
Good stuff. Okay, looks like he's trying to war in that boar as well there, which is quite an interesting play from Key. But look, before we come back to the action, I really want to cover these civs with you, Loki, if that's all right.
Yeah, sorry. It's just the action is already.
No, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's like we said it. We said it was going to be an exciting game. Christopher's was red then, luring his boar in. He's gone for Ethiopians, Loki. What do you make of those?
Ethiopians, I love that civilization. Really good archer civ. They have faster shooting archers. And combined with the Magyars, it's a really dangerous combination. It's also... Sorry, they also have like a pretty good eco bonus. They get 100 extra food and 100 extra gold, advancing to the next stage. So they can go for some pretty crazy build orders as well.
Fantastic, good stuff. All right,
Yeah.
look, just come back over to Bams because Key's really causing a stir now with walling in those lumber camp vills as well. But it looks like Bam's got that sorted now, sending a vill out there with the scout, so there shouldn't be too much trouble for them at all. So let's move over to green then. So we've got Sulla, the legendary Sulla. He was casting with us last night, so it's going to be really exciting to watch him play. He's gone for Gujaras. Sorry, get my words
Yeah.
out.
Gujaras, probably the most pain in the ass civilization. Excuse my language, if there is.
I assume that's a pain in the ass for their opponents. Locally.
Yes, exactly. They have just they can just go for every unit and everything counters something. And the worst thing about Gujaras is they have like good camels which counter knights, and they have the Sri Ramsha riders which counter archers.
Yeah.
And they're both cavalry units, so they benefit from the same blacksmith upgrades. So you don't even have to tech switch that much if you want to go for the other units.
To go into.
But that's why it's it's covering everything.
That's good. That's
They
good.
do have a little bit of wacky start though with the sheep in the middle.
Okay, so Loki, look, moving on then, just to Key then, the last civ that we want to talk about. So he's gone Berbers.
Yeah.
Bit of a
Berbers,
strategy
so I
behind
already
that?
mentioned. Well, as you already can see, the Berber vills are faster, so they're pretty good to lane with. So, and you can just run away from villager fights. Like the villagers are never able to catch him, so he's just gonna kill the scout right now, and then he can never be catched. Okay, he's almost killing it. So these 3 vills should never die, which you can see now. So that's one of the eco bonuses from the Berbers. You can just be very annoying. He's walling in every resources from blue. You kill the boar. You usually don't see this at team games, but in the 1v1s it's pretty regularly. Oh,
It's a good
losing
strategy.
the bill.
Look, I don't know if you know, but over on Discord I've shared my capture age with you, buddy, so I don't know if it makes sense for you to just jump on that one and watch that, and then at least we're on the same page. Just because I know that I think you're slightly ahead there by a couple of seconds. Not a lot, but just to give the viewer the better experience there. So, yeah, exactly that. He's taken out a couple of vills from Bamps there. And he looks like he's retreating now. Well, he's finishing to wall off the gold, Loki.
Yeah. But I don't think it's worth it actually. Like he is, as you can see in the top, he's like 5 villagers behind now.
Wow.
Plus 2 of his villagers are just idle because they're not working it. They're just trying to be annoying. Yes, it's true that Bams lost some resources from the boar and stuff, but I think it slowed down Key more than it slowed down Bams.
Slow down.
Or is it Kai? Yeah.
Key, yeah, that's right. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Well, look,
yeah.
Key was under a lot of pressure coming into this game, especially casting the last game with me, literally just earlier on today. He says he's felt he's learned a little bit more from that cast, and he's gonna transfer some of that into the game. So, excited to see that come to fruition. If he can catch up with a vill count, that is, Loki. You're right, 13 vills there, quite far behind, definitely.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, Christoph
but
does
it
some
looks like
scouting now. Then, yep.
yeah, but it looks like the normal pace of the game is now going again, except that there are some crazy walls from Key in Bam's base. But apart from that, he just has to reboot now.
Yeah, I know someone
They're
if they're
both
watching
far
would
behind.
would be loving this right now, right?
Yeah.
That's Mutau. If he's watching, we know that you'll
Yeah.
probably like Key's early strategy there. Okay,
Yeah.
so Sulla walling in his resources, quite common, Loki.
Well, as I said, it's common in 1v1s. You have a lot of crazy players who cannot win in the normal way, and they just try this kind of stuff. Personally, I hate to play against them, and sometimes I just resign because I don't want to play against them. That's how annoying they are. But in team games, I don't think it's worth it in team games ever. But maybe it will work out. I don't want to jump into conclusions too fast.
Yeah. Okay,
But,
good stuff.
yeah. You also have like the Persian douche, right? It slows your opponent down, he slows you down, but you're just out of the game for the rest of the game. And it's actually, the thing is now, it's just between red and green now. Because blue and yellow are both out of the game for a long time. So yeah, I think that's what the intention should be on as well from us.
Yeah. I think you can clearly see it as well, just from looking at what Bams has actually been able to do with his vills and his buildings and his placements, right? Compared to Key over here. You know, he's still on 2 houses and just a vill. You know, is where Bams is really pushing now. He's obviously got his stables down.
Yeah.
He's already
What
up
do you
to
think of the
feudal.
position, by the way? What do you think of the position from the stable?
The position of the stable. I mean, he could have gone a bit further forward with it.
Yeah, I think so, but I think he just doesn't care about walling his base anymore because it's just so screwed up already now. So
He just
yeah,
wants
he's just
the-
small walling all his resources.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, interesting
But,
stuff developing in the middle now. So we've got we've got Sulla the Gujaras there with a couple of scouts mixed up with his scout camel there running around. It's going to be interesting to see. He's got through as well, only with one scout though, so I don't think it's going to be much of a threat here for Christoph. He should be able to clear that and handle that quite easily. And in the
There's a small
meantime,
hole between the there's a small hole between the house and the palisade there. That's how he got in.
that's it here, right? I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
see,
go.
there's this guy.
Very hard to spot, right? Very hard to spot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what would you do in a situation like that? How do you ensure it's walled off? I mean, do you send a unit just clicking outside to see if he goes outside?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you see the pros doing. You just click one unit outside and it will make its way out. If it's fully walled, then it will kind of bug out, so that you know that's fully walled.
That's it.
Yeah.
So there are ways to do it, right? Which is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to know. Okay, cool. So let's see what we've got going on then. So Sulla's not sure what he wants to do with his scouts yet. Obviously coming back to his base with them, whether that's to mass them up some more and then to re-go again. I suppose we're going to find out.
And we see Solas going with the scouts to Bams now. I think he wants to slow that Bams down a little bit more because Red is fully walled, so it's really hard to come in with scouts now.
Yeah.
So that's why he's switching his attention to Bams. Let's see if we can do some damage there. Looks like Blue has always resources like small walls, so scouts will not really do much damage except if he is going with archers or something. But he is not up yet, so no danger to be found
really
so
struggling
far.
at the moment. I mean, food's 193 as well. He's really trying to get that food eco booming so that he can click up as quick as he can. Although no, sorry, he has already clicked up. He's 10 seconds off of feudal there. Sorry, my apologies on that one, guys.
Yeah. But Berbers is not really an archer civ though. That's kind of the weird part. So we'll see what the composition of the team will be. Wait, you can also... Oh, no. You did it.
Okay, so Christoph has got quite a large army out. He's got 10 archers coming over. Looks to me like he's sending that over to Key, Loki. And I mean, could that make sense? Take him out of the game? The fact that he's already so far behind?
Well, it will certainly do a lot of damage to him. Look at this exposed resources. His lumber camps are just gonna completely die because of this. But I think like the real threat is Green now, so yeah, you want to slow him down.
Yeah.
And can you check what the scouting is from Red? What does Red see from the map? Okay, so he kind of knows that Sula is walling his base now, so...
Yeah.
So that's why he goes to yellow, yeah. Makes sense. This will slow down Key even more. Look at the field difference. It's 6 fields ahead than the Eco KD.
Yeah, nine vil difference between the lowest vils in terms of vil count. I mean, overall, from a score point of view, I mean, it's put them back, right? You know, Key's opening has put them back, and you know, did he do enough damage to really warrant making that decision? But then it's the first game, Loki, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that they went for this strategy actually, but maybe they thought like they had to do something crazy to win, but it just didn't work out. Silla's actually here to help his teammate, but he cannot quite kill the army from Christoph though. Oh, he's walking in the TC. That's good for Silla and Key at least.
Okay.
Look at all those exposed vills. Okay,
Yeah.
more scouts coming now. And Bloodline is on the way, and he's also a guest is on it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Actually, when he has the upgrades, he can clean this. When he has the upgrades, I would even do light cap here. Really.
You would go light cap, did you say, or would you switch into camels?
Yeah. I would have done light cap to clean this, but now it's already not worth it anymore because he just do a lot of two scouts.
Okay, good move by Key there, focusing on getting the tower down. Obviously, tower's not very good against Cav, right? But perfect against the archers. Yeah. Because they can't get close enough.
Yeah, true. In the meantime, as Bams is fully rebooming, he's just not focusing on units. I think it's really smart. He's just going to Castle Age right away without making any scouts.
Which
That's
needs
a
to be
good
done
decision,
in his
I
position.
think.
Yeah.
He also, he lost 350 food from the board. He didn't take his berries, so he's just on farms earlier. So yeah, now his eco is well set up to make knights in Castle Age.
Okay, Christoph buying some buying food there, using his gold to buy the food. Gonna be interesting to see. Okay, yeah, so he's just used it to click up to castle, which makes perfect sense. I should imagine Sulla going castle quite early on has put the bejeebers into them, shall we say.
Yeah, but it's actually crazy how much faster Sulla's in Castle Age before red and blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that blue is gonna be a little bit delayed because of key, but red is just far away from Castle Age compared to green.
Yeah, and I suppose that's all just down to Sulla just being untouched, right? Being left to boom.
Yeah, but red is also untouched, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the eco from scout players is a little bit better because you go to food earlier, so that's why you're able to click up faster. But here you also see that Sulla is just the higher rater player as well.
Yeah.
The macro is just a little bit better.
Yeah. Third TC going down now for Sulla in his base, whilst he's microing all this attack as well to Bam's base, putting Bams further behind. I mean, Key's slowly catching up now, right? 30 vils. I should imagine that's all he's focusing on now, is securing the base off and really trying to get that eco going behind him.
Yeah, he should. He's actually very heavy in gold, so I'm not surprised if he's going to build a market soon and buy his way up as well. He has way too much gold for what his ecos.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even making gold units, so he's gonna buy that. He's gonna use that gold to buy his way up, probably.
Okay, Castle Age for Christoph then. So, are we looking to see the crossbowman upgrade coming in here, Loki?
Definitely. Yeah. Those should be the first upgrades. Crossbowman and Botkin Arrow.
So we surprised we haven't seen it yet. Yeah, there we go.
Exactly. Okay, there.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah.
Oh, yes, he heard us.
Putting down. Oh, he had lag. That's why. He's putting down 2 castles as well. Two TCs.
Another 2 TCs, yeah, perfect. Outside his base a little bit as well, so that should just help him expand. And I mean, look how close he's got that to the wood and the gold, Loki. I mean, that's something that you do, right, with your extra TCs.
Yeah, I don't. I like the TCs kinda. Yeah, they're not bad.
Okay, cool.
Maybe the TC on the bottom could be more closer to the gold on the left side.
Maybe in the middle there or something, perhaps.
Yeah, there. Yeah. But it's fine. This is good as well.
Okay, so lots of raids going on. Yeah, loads of raids. So we've got action in Bams' base. We've got action over in Key's base as well. Really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Sulla's doing a great job with killing the vills, and look at the difference in villager count. Sulla's team has 96 villagers, and the Wonderbois only has 80 at the moment. So a difference of almost 20 vills. That's pretty crazy, actually. Yeah. That's all because of the fast uptime. Sulla and just the adding of PCs right away.
That's right.
And look at the amount of units Surrounding Riders going to red space now. This is going to be hard for red. But he's prepared. He has pikemen. Very good.
And pikemen's the kind of only counter to those units, right?
Yeah. Well, knights are good as well, but you don't want to go knights as Ethiopians.
Okay, looks like Key's buying his way up, like you said. Should be clicking up to castle any moment now, I should imagine.
Yeah.
And what's next on the cards for Key then? Once he's up at castle, where does he go? As Berbers?
Yeah, good question. I think he's just gonna try to boom back in the game. He's not on stone or something, so he's not going for the Gamma archers. Maybe he's going for a sling. He's just gonna sling seller. That's also possible, but I'm not sure.
Okay, got a push
I'm really
coming on
not sure what he's
Sulla's
gonna
base then. So this is the first real challenge for Sulla back at home. Everything he's been doing so far has just been pushing or supporting. He's been left untouched, but let's see how he holds up against these 19 crossbowmen attacking the base.
Yeah. He's massing some army in his base, and the pikemen are actually out of position right now, so he could just jump on this archers and kill it now. If the pikemen are close to the archers, then it's fine. Oh, but there's spams with the knights as well. Now it's almost impossible for Sulla to kill this.
And that's purely just because the knights are countering these.
Yeah. That's why you need the camels as well.
Looks like
And
he's
that's the
going to
stupid
take
part.
it on. Obviously a decent amount of army there, Loki. I'd like to think Sulla's got the advantage. Until the crossbow.
I'm really not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how these guys actually do against knights. I know that they're doing bad, but I don't know how bad. Okay, but the camels are coming in now. Crazy fight, crazy fight.
Very
Looks
crazy
like it's very good for Wonderbois though. Never mind. The knights from blue are just dead now, and archers will get cleaned up as well.
A couple of pikemen coming over, but maybe a little bit too late there from Christoph to bring those over. It looks like.
Yeah, that was actually very unfortunate that the pikemen were walking away.
Okay, Keys hit Castle Age now.
Okay.
Just checking over here and see what it looks like he's going for. So it looks like he's getting an archery range down then. So Berbers would be quite a go-to.
He's going for janitors. Do you know what janitors are, Stuart?
They are the castle unique unit, right?
No, that's the camel archer from the Berbers. But Berbers also have a special unit. It's called a janitor. You make it out of the archery range, and it's actually a team bonus thingy because everybody in the team can make them. But they're kind of skirmishers on horses, so they're good against the archers, but they're more mobile.
Okay, good against pikemen as well, I should imagine.
Yeah, they have a special bonus against pikemen as well. But if the pikemen come too close, they do more damage to a janitor than to a normal skirm.
Yeah. Okay. Third TC going down now from Bamps. Bit of a forward TC. I assume he's securing a bit more of that wood line there, just to help push that. Sulla obviously dropped a siege workshop around the back there. Definitely.
I completely missed that.
Yeah, I definitely missed it. At one moment, I thought Christoph was attacking his own building, which is quite interesting. But it looks like he's got that cleared up. Nothing to worry about too much there. A little bit of a gathering of military in the middle of the map from Sulla. Be interesting to see what he does with this.
Yeah, Key's also trying to move a little bit back in the game by adding a second TC as well. But he's far behind in kill count if you look at compared to the rest.
41, second lowest is 60, so yeah, definitely a good chunk away there, Loki. I wonder if he'll be kicking himself about that start.
I don't know, Key has always been a special guy with the spreads as well, right?
He does love a strat, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got a bit of a defensive castle going up from Christoph then. I assume it's protecting his stone, as well as defending in the front of his base, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's nicely on the hill. You never want the enemy to make a castle there. That would be a perfect spot for the enemy to make a castle. So he's securing his base pretty well with this castle. Yeah. I like it. And the stone walls are also a good addition. Because Pharaoh's shots are very good at raiding, but if they just cannot get in the base, then it's actually it's open though. Like if you can go like on the bottom, on the right side around,
yeah,
you can just go walk in.
Here is open definitely, and here as well. Yeah, for sure.
He's just clicking in now, and Ramses will go there. Now he's rushing up some walls.
Yeah.
Will it be in time though? That's the question.
We've seen it. It's definitely not going to be in time, Loki, is it? I think it'd be silly if Sulla didn't take this little villager out there before they rush through, just to at least get one of the villager kills. Yep, they do it. Good lad.
Yeah, but he's walling behind as well. He should build a gate. If Crystal builds a gate now, then he's safe.
Okay, third TC is up.
Look, the Phil's rushing. Yeah, it will be in time actually. Because Sulla's doing other things.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's actually okay. He
Having to
cleaned some
clean
army
up
in the base
Key's
from Key.
base, yeah, but that's, I mean, Key's brought
Yeah.
his army forward, which is good, so it looks like we're going to see a combined push here. Should be quite interesting to see how that all goes. I can't help but looking back at Bams's base and thinking Key's in it, but it's just those crazy walls still.
Yeah. You think like there's a lot going on in that
Yeah.
base, right? A lot of colors. Then it's just nothing.
Exactly that.
But it's
Okay.
very smart from Key to just hold those walls there. It's very annoying for Babs.
And I mean, it gives them visibility as well, right? I suppose you know, you click on that and look, he's seeing what's going on in the base without actually needing to be there as well, right? You know.
Actually, you're looking at the wrong color now. But they give a little bit line of sight, yes, the palisade walls. But not that much though. But they can see that he's not using his berries at least.
Yeah.
Okay, they cannot do any damage, Key and Salah, they just kind of walk away.
Just
What
keep
is
that-
the plan?
keep
I
that
think
breeze going.
they just want to wait. Yeah, Salah just wants to wait until he's in. And then he can upgrade his units and attack. But actually Red is also on the way to it already. With a village count of 96 and Salah has 98. So it's very close, these guys. Very
What a
close.
matchup. I must say,
Yeah.
Loki, the seeding has been pretty spot on all throughout the tournament, right? And it's really nice for you know, the lower players to play, you know, lower elo players to play with the higher elo players. You know, it's just bringing up the kind of, you know, the average, right, across the clan. You know, everyone's getting a bit of practice in for free, which is really nice to see. So Key really heavy on gold there. Quite a large number of villages on gold. Interesting what Bams is trying to do there. I can only assume he didn't.
I have no idea why there's fills there.
Didn't realise what was going on, perhaps. Maybe we can see that back on a replay, I suppose. But lots of action happening across the map now.
Stuart, look at Bab's base. There's a lot of units
Here
in.
we go. We've got a raid coming on there from Sulla.
That's gonna be a lot of hill kills. But on the other side, Sulla's getting attacked in his base. So it's like a base trade.
It is, isn't it? And you get this quite a lot in quite all games, right, Loki? You know, and people tend to take their focus off of their own eco because they're pushing, you know, the other side, and
and now they have to do. Now it's all about decisions. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna try to defend? Am I gonna try to go back? Looks like Sulla's doing way more damage at this moment though. But the forward castle is coming from red. This is gonna be some insane pressure. Really nice castle. And they have the army to defend it. And blue is in now. Oof.
oh, the castle.
And Key just does the.
down.
Okay, the army's going back. The army's going back. The castle will it be denied, is the question. Will it be a doubt castle?
Well, let's put the bets on. Everybody in the chat: is the castle going to go up, or is it going to get denied? Let's hear your answers. 2 for denied and 1 for it's going up. Come on, let's see what we all say. Quite a few vills on it.
Yeah.
Denied. We've got 1 denied. We've got another denied. Canastus 17, welcome in. Don't forget to give us a follow. We've got action all throughout this week, live from the Pangea 2v2 tourney with the Hermetica clan, sponsored by the Wonderbois bot.
Yeah. And Key is having some army in some Berber camel archers as well in the base from Sulla now to help him protect. But he should just run away.
It's end-to-end
It is
stuff,
denied.
Loki. It is denied. It is denied.
Yeah. Is Red gonna send more vills? That's the question.
I mean, they've still got the army there, Loki, right?
Yeah, true. And there's more vills going, so it will go up in the end. Because the English geezers don't have the army now to fight the army from the Wonderbois. What a close game! Look at the score as well. It's almost similar.
Very neck and neck, and it's very end-to-end stuff. I must admit, it does make casting rather fun because you just don't know where to look, do you? Fantastic raid happening from Sulla into Bams' base. You've got Bams and Christoph trying to push through to Sulla's base. The thing that gets me though,
Still
Loki,
is also in Crystal space.
he is indeed. I was literally just about to say that. The thing that gets me is that Christoph is completely left untouched, but he's trying to do
Look
his
at
best.
look at Crystal
getting a
space.
defensive
Castle
castle.
rush.
Oh wow, okay, we've got this going on, we've got this going on, we've got raids happening up here still, it's all going on, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting series this is. Bearing in mind, Loki, it's the
is up.
first game, the first game.
Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. And actually, it's not going up, the castle from Christoph is not going up. What? That's so crazy.
I mean, well held, right?
I didn't think that.
Well held. I mean, if that castle had gone up, Loki, it would certainly put them into a different position, right?
Yeah. And the Wonderbois, where's the army from Wonderbois? It's just completely gone now, suddenly. The raids from Sulla is distracting them so much that they could kill the army in the front. And now there's just a biker on the field from Christoph. And some pikemen on the field from Bams, and there's no threat anymore. And look at the army from Sulla, it's
it's still in Bams'
62.
Space. It's still rushing away there.
Another castle in the middle, and it's also not going up. Some red. Oh boy, it's looking rough for Wonderbois now. But the field count is still pretty even, and actually the army count is also pretty even still. But just the army from the Wonderbois is not that dangerous right now, it's just defensive units. I wonder when the first siege is coming on the field.
Yes, we haven't seen any
really
yet, have we? I mean, sort of tried to get one down here, didn't he? But obviously got denied pretty instantaneously. One thing I will say, Loki, I'm very impressed with Key. Booming back like this. 101 Vils, looking really strong. A couple of defensive castles in his base.
Yeah, they're looking really good.
Nearly walled off, right? Missed this bit here, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I think it's still anyone's game.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because there's no really like a forward position from Sulla and Key to push from, so all they're doing now is just raiding with units. And that's also not. It's actually a slow phase of the game right now. Like it's a peaceful phase of the game. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, who they're gonna push. I'm not even sure what's the best decision to do now, but they need to make siege at least.
Christoph slinging 700 gold to Bams. Then, what's that for, Loki? Is it just to get him up?
Is he? Oh yeah, he's already up. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what it's for. Because they really need to have Babs and Key need to be an imp, both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, Key's on his way up, right? 2 minutes 15 seconds to go, so not long at all for Key now. You know, I think it's Bams with the imp that's the bit of a struggle. I think that's why he slinged in the gold. I mean, he hasn't sold any of that gold to buy any food yet, unless he's not going to, and he's just going to, you know, reboom his village account to try and pick it back up.
Yeah. We see a fourth castle coming up from Key now, so they're probably going to push in the middle.
Oh, going to push from this side here, yeah, that's it. And I mean, it's perfectly placed in between both of their bases, right? You know, the question is, are they going to look to go to Christoph, or are they going to look to go to Bams?
I think it's just going to be armies against armies now in the middle, and they're not going to touch such ecos. And Red is doing a really good job at walling up his base, so the raids from Sulla will not do anything to him.
Yeah,
but Bams is just completely open.
Low-key, we've got 3 trebs on the move from Sulla. Looks like we've got an attack coming. However, a lot of pikemen and halves coming from the Wonderbois. Can they hold this push back off? I think it's going to be paramount. It's going to be interesting to see, that's for sure. Let's see what happens.
Big fights. Oh boy. And it looks like the camels are taking a really bad fight there. They should just run away. The camel archers from Key are actually the good unit here. But they are just camel archers from the castle edge. Yeah. So this army is gonna get pushed back.
Okay,
well defended again.
They should have massed more units.
I think they should have waited till Key had his upgrades from Imp.
Okay.
Yeah, because the camel archers from Key, they are actually the best units in the game right now. Yeah, actually in this situation. Really good to cast the unit, I think.
Fantastic
Yeah.
battle now, looking to try and get this this attacking castle put up. I mean, if they can get that castle up there, it's going to be a good base to push forward from, right? But I mean, look at this walling from Christoph here. Fantastic play, right? If he can wall a bit of that off, get his trebs behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, true. They cannot attack the traps now, except when they just go through the army from red, the halberdiers and the pikes. Actually, Silla's trying to do it, but I think it's just a throw of all his units. He's gonna lose a lot.
I think he feels the pressure,
that's not
Loki.
looking
I
good.
think he feels like he really needs to get those trebs down. Can he do it? That's the question. Let's have a look here now. One treb, half a HP. It looks like he's got one treb down. He's got the first treb down. He's done it, Loki. He's achieved the goal of taking the 2 trebs down, but I think you're right. He's lost the majority of his army doing it. Key's obviously got his camel archers sitting at the back there, just sniping off as they can do it. Really playing well as a team, I'd say, Loki. Would you agree?
You mean the Wonderbois, or you mean the?
Do you know what I think?
The
Looking
English
at it,
geezers.
I think both of them actually. I mean, you know, Christoph and Bam's got their armies together, got good composition going on, and again the same for the English geezers.
Yeah, I agree.
What a team name! What a team name!
Yeah. Oh man, he just needs his upgrades. Oh, he actually has elite already, but he needs bracer, he needs chemistry, that kind of upgrades. Would love to see it.
Okay, how are we looking for resource on the map then, Loki? Do you think they need to start thinking about trade now, or are we really too early? And obviously, the only reason why I say it is because the K1 and AIMSy series has just been, you know, trade's been the decider. What's your thoughts on it here?
I haven't seen that match yet because I was on holidays, but I think they should already start the trades. Actually, when you go to Impure, they should think about trade. So that they're not doing it yet is actually kind of a mistake, I think. But it's really hard to think about that when there's so much to think about,
when
right?
you've got all of this going on, exactly that. I mean, look, the only reason why I'm getting reminded is because obviously Christoph has put this market down here, just waiting to see what. Here it comes, Loki. Here it comes. Here comes the trade.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks like looks like Bams is going to get his market down in the back corner there, and this might be a reason for the walling.
Yeah, and they're walling on the top as well. Like Bams is walling in the north. They're gonna secure the trade and secure the eco for braids as well.
Okay, and from English geezer's side, no sign of trade.
No, but we see some leftover gold. Like there's some extra gold in the back of Silla's base.
Yeah.
Still to take. Nobody thinks fun about the relics as well.
Yeah.
Big fight again in the middle. My game is going a little bit faster than yours, which is kind of annoying.
Are you not watching the Discord stream?
Yeah, I'm watching both. Oh,
okay.
Like sometimes I just want to look around a little bit.
Yeah, no. It makes sense. Nice to have an extra pair of eyes on the map, that's for sure. Just to give the viewers the best experience. So, okay, good stuff. Right, interesting battle here. Looks like he's got a hell of a lot more army massed up now this time. Sulla just keeps spamming some scouts over as well. Really throwing some meat at that first shield for the camel archers to just do their thing, I suppose. Good play.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think the Wonderbois really have a good counter against the camel archers as well. Obviously, you could go for skirms, but then there's a lot of Suramsa riders, and he's actually switching to light cap now. Gujaras get Hussar as well, so you probably see a lot of Hussars, and he's just kind of gonna try to raid.
Yeah, can't forget to mention the raid going on in Bams' base there, and obviously they've got to keep that up, right? Because if they can keep the advantage on the eco side of things, they could be in for a good chance.
Yeah, true. Because Bams is still not really in the game. Yeah, and you want to have paladins by now already. The walls are really good though, in the middle. It looks like they are getting them up. But big army from the English geezers right now.
Yeah, that's right. 90 military now on the field. Up against 83 though, so not too far difference in numbers. I think it's just going to be a case of what are those units and how they get on.
Exactly. As you can see in the north, in the top of the screen, the blue and green things. Then you see the bars. The bars, I mean. the top bar is like the value of both army, and then you see that the green army just has way more value.
Oh, okay.
Because there's more gold units, and gold units are just better than the trash from reds right now. Ooh, some ologists coming on the field now, so we're maybe we can see some big bada boom shots coming in. Let's see what the micro from P will do to stop this.
Okay, Bam's moved into Cavalier now. This should be interesting in terms of what they're going to be able to bring to the table.
Not a single trade card on the field yet, though. And it looks like they haven't pushed like a single meter from 10 minutes ago.
Where they are,
They're just
yeah.
stuck here. Yeah. Actually, the castle is going down now. And it looks like Red is a little bit out of steam or something. But look at his score though, man. Insane.
16k on the score. He's definitely propping the team up now. I mean, look, we're moving into a 2k difference in points territory. Should be interesting to see how it all pans out.
Yeah, the traps are going down by the onagers. And there is the army from blue coming.
Okay, so just over the hour mark now, Loki.
Yeah.
Still anybody's game?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's really a matter of trade again then. And neither of the teams are still doing it, so who can pump out the good army units for the longest time?
Christoph has already started producing trade.
Okay.
He's got one out and one in the queue, so looks like they're thinking about that and they've started it off. It's gonna certainly might change the tide of it, that's for sure. So Hussars coming now from Scylla.
Yeah, but it's a sign that he's out of gold, right? But I don't see them doing anything about it. And the Wonderbois are actually pushing back now. They just have to go slowly. Ethiopians is a very slow civilization. Like they don't have a lot of how do you say it again? Like a lot of like fast units, so they have to push slowly with bomber cannons and crossbows.
I would have thought that had been a
mobility. That's the word.
Yeah, mobility. Yeah.
Yeah, mobility. They don't have mobility. Yeah. Yeah, and he's dictating the face of the game, right? Because he is just the strongest player right now. So they have to push together with the bomber cannons from Red now. Yeah, it's got a caravan on the caravan is now researched by Red and Blue, so they're gonna get their trade up. Castle going down, but still the army from Yellow is insane. And he actually caught up his score. He's now above Sulla.
Yeah. He's very good at booming, very good at getting back in the game. You know, I mean, look, 4 castles down now.
Yeah, look at those ranges as well. He's pumping a lot.
Yeah, unbelievable.
He just
really protecting that middle wood line, right?
Yeah, this army can go. I mean, this game can go pretty long as well. Let's see, because the army from in the English geezers is still really strong. And looks like they're getting on trade as well now. The English geezers.
It does indeed. 2 markets gone down from Sulla. 3 markets being built by Key. Is it too little, too late?
I don't know what the gold situation is. It looks like they're low, very low on gold, right? 50 gold for Sulla, 40 gold for Key in the day.
Yeah, and
it's just some trash units for now.
Key's got nobody on gold. Sulla's got 18 on gold. You know, I mean, the question is the trade from Bams and Christoph big enough yet? I mean, look, Bams has got 12 trade in queue. Christoph's got 3 out, 3 in queue. You know, I think they're both starting to realise they need that trade coming now.
Yeah. I think, it's actually pretty even. The 12 trade cards in the queue, that's a lot though. So, Bams, he will get his gold count up pretty soon. And I think that the English geezers just have to give up some ground to wait for the trade to kick in. But they still have the better army, I feel like. Actually, look at the army value now. It's really in favor of the English geezers, and they're actually gonna push. There's no army on the field right now from the Wonderbois.
No, there's not. There's not at all. I mean, what is 53 units, but against 120, Loki, can't see it doing much.
It's really important to keep the military buildings working right now, and I think they just forgot it for. There's just so much you have to think about right now.
Okay,
Also when it comes to the trades.
correct me if I'm wrong, but my assumption here is Key's going to sit back and just defend that little line through, because everywhere else seems to be quite walled off, whilst Loki goes through for a raid, it seems. Wow, look at this, Loki. If he can take out 24 Vils here, it's certainly going to bring Christoph's score down a little bit. Let's see how he gets on.
Yeah, but right now I don't think that it's really that bad to lose the Vils, but the trade cards, that's more important. That you don't want to lose them. But actually, it looks like this got cleaned up, right? Or am I just blind? No, I'm blind.
Yeah. What, the army cleaned up, you mean? I don't think so
Yeah.
at all. No,
I thought it was
think,
migrants or something.
I think the army's getting quite a few of the trade cards and all of the 24 Vils there, if I'm honest. Christoph down to 109 Vils. Silla's still on 122.
Yeah.
And Silla's just raiding.
He's queuing up Vils. He's queuing up Vils again. That's really good. Sometimes people forget to create new villages when they are getting raided. But Christoph is thinking about it. That's really smart. And losing Vils is not the worst part, but just trade cards that you really want to keep them. 61 halberdiers on the field again, so that looks like they got their armies back up. New caster coming up in the same spot.
I think they need it, don't they?
The castle, yes, yeah, they do. But nobody's really pushing right now. It's just...
No. But Silla's being left to his own devices to go and attack all these trade cards here. A couple of pikemen cleaning it up, not too bad at all there. Okay, so Key and Silla's got trade going now, so it's quite interesting to see that. 5 trade cards out for Key, 4 out for Silla, 6 in the queue. I think they know that they need it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up again on my own screen because it's starting to be a little bit laggy for me. Don't know if you've experienced that as well. Look at the big armies, man.
It's insane. I mean,
this is Arabia, man. It's an open map, and then it gets so late. It's crazy.
Yeah, you would not think that this map was Arabia. Looking at the screen right now, like looking at the mini map, yeah. It is unbelievable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Can we just
also
ask?
when you sorry, I said also when you think about the start, right? When the lading for Key, it didn't look like it was gonna be a long late game, right? And
yeah.
Then, a little bit later, you see this.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. He's really turned it back around and boomed and like you say, was taking over Silla on the score, but Silla's just pulled it back now. I don't know if that castle placement's helping that at all. But a couple of trebs coming out from Christoph now. Then let's see if these guys are. Looks like these guys are going to do a push. Question is, have they got the army to back it up though?
Where's the camel archers from Key? Are they dead? Looks like they're gone, right?
It
That's
does
really
indeed, yeah. Yeah, he's got 3 on the field, Loki.
Whoa. That means that's really good for the Wonderbois. Okay, I'm actually seeing it on my screen now. Key lost a lot of camel archers on the castle. He was just standing under the castle with his camel archers, and they got shot one by one.
It's an insane game, and it really looks like the Wonderbois are starting to turn this back around now and push it. And I mean, look, they've had the top score for a while, Loki. It's really starting to run away with it now. You know, what are you thinking? You know, if you're Wonderbois.
If you're Wonderbois, you're actually, I would feel very comfortable, but the thing is that I don't know about that the other team doesn't have any trades, or that the trade is not really kicking in yet. But they see that there's a lot of trash units on the field only, so they actually can know that there's no trade on the fields, right? So, and they are gonna start raiding now, so this must feel really good. Damn, Wonderbois are pushing this really back now.
Yep, the raid's happening to Sulla's base now. Let's see how Sulla responds to this. I assume a quick garrison's going to be on the cards to try and take out as many of those hussars as they possibly can. We've got a ping on the map. Let's have a look. Christoph's asking to ping here. See some villagers moving. Obviously, that's just to come away.
Oh, it's open there. It's open there.
Trap line. Ah, okay, that's what that is. So we'll see. I'm sure we're going to get a Vil to come over to there shortly then to patch that up. Let's see how the raid's getting on then. Lots of hussars chasing the hussars, so I don't think that they're going to be raiding for a while. Are they trying to find a trade? I think they are.
Yeah, but the hussars actually, hussars is a good unit for raiding when it comes to villages, but when it comes to trade cards, you kind of want to have ranged units.
Okay.
Because then you can just shut the units down by one, but hussars, they will chase them and do one hit at a time. Yeah. So some CA or something would be really nice, or some crossbows. If they can squeeze through the castles and kill some units, that would be really good.
Yeah. Okay. Would you push this army up, Loki, if this was you? If you was Christoph right now, would you be moving this army in, or would you leave them there, taking out the range one by one?
Yeah, I would push with castles. If you just stick with some hussars from blue as well. Take the hill. Take that hill over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be slow, right? Because of the Ethiopian mobility, of lack of mobility. He is using the market like crazy.
Yeah,
really,
really got both trades going out from both sets of players. You can really see they've been watching the series and the streams back, and knowing they need to get these trades up and rocking. So that's good to see. It looks like the English kings are slipping away.
Yeah, but blue has, look at how many trade cards blue has in the queue. 41. That's a lot of gold actually. But he doesn't have the paladin upgrade. I also saw this in their first game. Blue just, or I don't know if it was Bams, but he just didn't do the paladin upgrade. I think it was Bams, and he just went fighting with cavaliers. Why are you not doing the paladin upgrade? Paladin is just such a crazy unit.
Yeah.
Go for paladin and you win the game.
Okay, so you talking to Bams right now, unqueue those 41 trade cards and click up to paladin. Yeah. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Rev in the chat, come on Sulla. So we've got a team Sulla in the chat. Welcome back in, Rev. I know you was in the last game as well, so it's good to have you with us, buddy.
So it looks like the army is just stuck there right now.
Yeah, 4,000 now difference in the score. Slowly starting to slip away. Looks like Wonderbois have got a bit of a push on there. Obviously interesting seeing Key's elite skirms come out of the base and walking backwards, but
oh boy. Oh really boy.
13
trade is getting attacked now. The trade from the English Keys is getting attacked by hussars. But seriously, 90, it bothers me so much. I want to see Paladin, man. I'm even wondering, does he even know that Magyars get Paladin?
I mean, surely he knows, right? Surely you're seeing it in the stables. I mean, the Skirms are putting up a good fight here against these Arbalasters.
It looks like the Wonderbois are finishing this and closing this game off now. They're just pushing on every side. They're in the trades. They're completely safe at home. They have a lot of units in the field, and it looks like Sulla is struggling with his eco right now.
Yeah.
If you look at the queue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be a GG coming shortly.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. It's just a matter of time now because the Ethiopians is just it just takes some time, but then it's really hard to stop this ball of crazy fast firing crossbows as well, or
Yeah.
arbalest.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the Civ matchup, Loki, who is the stronger late game Civ? Is it the Magyars and Ethiopians, or is it the Gujaras and the Berbers?
Uh, Good question. It depends on the gold, right? If there's a lot of gold in the map, I would. Well, sorry. Uh, if you look at if both teams like had endless amounts of gold, then I would still prefer the Gujaras because they just
Okay.
have everything.
Yeah.
But like, there's just a lack of gold, and I don't see the caster unit from the Gujaras. I think they're also pretty good.
Yeah.
The throwers. I forgot the name.
Okay. 23 trade cards from Key then. 16 trade cards from Scylla. You could argue not enough from Scylla?
You want to have like 30 now. Or 14 even. Yeah, you want just okay, he's queuing up more now, and it's just not enough. It's also hard, right? Because they're just getting killed. The trade is getting killed, and
Yeah.
it costs gold to make units. And if you don't have
Wow.
the gold, then it's really hard.
Loki, look
Yeah.
at this. Something tells me that they're not ready to GG this yet with another castle going down from Scylla. I mean, this is clear to see what this castle's doing, right? It's blatantly just going up to protect the trade there. You know,
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised to see another couple of castles maybe along the trade run.
That's really smart to protect your trade with castles. You see it a lot in pro games as well, with just some castles in the trades. But on the front, it's not looking good though. But it looks like it's kinda stabilizing. Toilet break. They did a toilet break. I guess it's long for them.
That is fantastic.
well.
I mean, look, we're at 1 hour and 21 minutes, Loki. It's getting on to quite a long game. And I mean, Arabia. Does it normally go on this long on Arabia?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Usually, one player is just killed by this time. But you can. Maybe it's gonna be a matter of wood in this game. Like at some point, there's just no wood in the map anymore. And then yeah, the first team who's out of wood, they're gonna lose. But that's gonna take a while. There's still a lot of wood on the map right now. But you see, I don't think that the English geezers have a lot of wood control though. The most of the wood control is in favor of the Wonderbois. Yeah, there's just some wood there in the back, but
Yeah.
that's it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it does certainly looks like they're picking the pockets of wood now.
He's having a lot of resources in the bank though. And it's actually look at the amount of army and the amount of villages, almost even still. Prep going down,
Wow.
and then a lot.
Yeah, English
Yeah,
is slightly more military, but slightly less on the Vil count.
Yeah,
But
but
not
the
really.
thing is, they just because of all the walls, they just cannot use the mobility, which they want to do. Because I think Gujaras and Berbers are better late game because Ethiopia doesn't have it. But because of all those walls that they were putting up, they just cannot use it. And there's a very smart gate, so backyard player will do some raids there. Well, there's still a lot of houses, but it's just houses.
Well,
So if
he
they can break in,
literally
that's
just
really-
walled this up, so he spotted it coming. All right, we've got the little gap here, but I can't see how they're going to get in past that unless they're coming in through this way here. But let's see.
Yeah, they can just kill the house, right? The house will go down pretty fast. But come on, Stuart, why is he not making Paladin?
Well, he still hasn't clicked up. Has he got the resources for it? Oh, he's a bit short on the gold, but he's got a hell of a lot of food there and some stone that he could certainly trade it into.
Yeah, and look at, he still has 22 trade cards in the bank, and he has 36 Cavalier queued up. So if he just unqueues those,
Yeah.
the Paladin upgrades cost 750 gold. So
Wow,
You have to unqueue.
22 trade cards is what, 4,000? No,
yeah, exactly.
4,400, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. No, wait, it's 1100 gold,
Okay.
right?
Is it 100 gold for a trade card?
No, I think it's 50 gold for a trade card. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, 1100 then. Okay. Rev Miracle in the chat. Think Gujaras could take over soon? Question mark.
Actually, the moment for Gujaras has already shined, right? the early imp, that's when the good Yaras shine with the strong units. But when they don't have gold, it's just a regular Hussar Civ. I don't see the Castle unit, so yeah, I don't think so. He just did an upgrade though. I don't really. I think it's that the units cost less food, which is pretty late. And look, Lewis in the trade, killing units.
Yeah, Bam's pushing this trade now. He's got Cavalier.
Oh,
He's got Cavalier and he's got Hussars in there. And look at this, Loki. You are going to be one happy man.
Finally.
He's clicked his Paladin button. This could be it. This could be the GGs. As soon as he gets those Paladins out and Key and Scylla sees it. I mean, do you think Key and Scylla are also asking the same question? He's still Cavalier.
yeah. Maybe they're low on gold or something. Maybe it's just a trick, right?
Yeah.
And I also see Siege Ramp going in. It's also really good at pushing the buildings. In the middle, it still looks kind of insane, but the Siege Ramp will do something like to change this. Looks like the Wonderbois are gonna take this though. I don't see how.
It's certainly looking that way. And, I mean, look, we're close to what we are. We're over 5,000 as a score difference now. I don't know if you remember me a moment ago saying it was just over 4,000. So, yeah, these guys are probably improving 1k every 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes, I'd say. We're an hour and 26 minutes now. So definitely long for Arabia. But what a game, guys! What a game! And yet again, another epic series from the Hermetica clan. Pangea 2v2 Tourney.
They're really fighting to stay in the tourney, right? Because the loser of this set is just out of the tournament.
That's exactly right.
Look, yeah. So there's something to fight for, right? The trap are going down again, though, so that slows down the push again. I think there's like 45 Cavalier in the queue. Just bank them up and then push from the middle. Stop the raids. You have the superior army now as well. Or just use some Hussars to raid and make Paladins for the front.
Yeah, we got
30 more seconds and Paladin. Yeah.
A couple of villagers going into the mix there from Sir.
Yeah, they just you throw them away right now, so you have more army on the field. It's just better to delete them actually, but actually the English geezers are pushing back in the middle right now.
Yeah, Loki is still raiding in the back here though.
Yeah.
Nearly cleared it all. This one Paladin's going to get taken down by that camel. We'll let that one die in peace, shall we? We'll go back to the action over here. Looks like Bam's heard you, mate. He's massing up those Paladins before he sends them in. Good idea.
Yeah. Is he listening to me, man? He's not in the same voice yet.
He could very well be. That's right. Although I think we are running at a slight delay, so I'd find it hard to believe that. But here we go now. Then 34 Paladin from Bams versus a good 26 Hussars and 22 Camels. I suppose the Camels.
This is going to be the deciding fight.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. The pikemen make it really hard for the Camels to commit though. They just melt the pikemen to the halberdier. And there is... Ooh! I saw Elite Shoulder Warrior picked by Red, but then he unqueued it again. He's going for the Cavalier right now, the plate body armor. Why? Red is going to take into Hussar as well? Or he just misclicked?
57 trade carts from Bams now, Loki. That's quite an impressive number of trade carts right there. He's trying to keep his gold count up, right? Utilising those resources as well with still only 43 gold in the bank for him. So
the Red has almost 40 on the field, which is also more than he and Salah. So big trade advantage for the Wonderbois.
Yeah, massive. Way over the 5,000 difference now as well, approaching 6,000.
Yeah, it looks like the Wonderbois want to fight in the middle. I mean, they're pushing forward again. The Paladin is just really strong now. But there's no halberdier from these geezers.
Tiwalula in the Twitch channel has pointed out a very strong switch don't know if you've noticed it from Christoph, but it could be the strongest switch of the game there. 2 militia. With one more in the queue.
that's gonna change something. So yeah.
That's it. Black Rose Dragon jumps in the chat. Black Rose Dragon, welcome in. Lovely to see you again, buddy. His comment: "Oh my God, this is Arabia?" Question mark.
Yep. Yeah, it's really very crazy.
You don't normally see it, do you, Loki? I mean, it looks like a 4v4 at the moment if you look at the map, right?
I'm really thinking about what is this gonna do with the players, right? Is this gonna like exhaust them for the next games as well?
Very good point.
Or
very good point. Very good
it's like
point.
If you and me are gonna run a game. A race. I mean, the race is just gonna take a long time. Then at some point, like the condition for me was just be way better than you because you're the old dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, who is the old dude here? That's the question.
Yeah. Who is it?
Who has the worst condition? Oh boy. Oh really boy. Really good competition still by both teams. And Rams coming forward now from Gujaras, but it's only kept Rams. Oh, but they're pushing back again.
Getting some. Sorry, Loki, to be a little bit distracted from the in-game. I'm giggling to myself at some of the comments in the chat here. Hello, I didn't expect that a real open map can take this long time. Someone's also pointed out Key needs chemistry.
Oh, he doesn't have chemistry?
He does not have chemistry. Okay, Key sent some gold to Scylla. What do we think this is for, Loki?
I think Salah just has Salah has the best units, I think, hard, but he just doesn't have the gold. So you want to have the Gujaras too, and I really want to see the big ball of the castle units from the Gujaras now. Those are really good at these kind of fights. They're better than the Sharonsa riders and the camels right now, I think. But I'm not sure what they're. Maybe it's for the trades. That's why he's sending the.
For the trade carts, it could very well be. He's got another 8 in queue, so I think you're very right there.
Yeah.
Used all of that gold for trade carts. They're all starting to realise that they really need these trade carts now. And Loki, what happens when they do run out of wood? Do they sell gold?
Yeah, you're gonna sell. You have to sell gold. Yeah, exactly. But then it's like, who is using the most wood in the game, right? You have the camel archers who cost wood, and you have the crossbows who cost wood, the arbalest. But the camel archers are a little bit more expensive, so
the harbs cost wood as well, right?
Yeah, true.
The mangonels or the onagers cost wood as well.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's just like who has the most wood control. But that's gonna take a long while though. Wood is not an issue. Look at the bank. Red has 5,000 wood in the bank. Bams has 4,000 wood in the bank. The other guys also have more than 1k wood in the bank, so it's not an issue yet. Ooh, a lot of stables coming up on the south as well from Blue. He's gonna raid with Hussars.
To Alula in the chat, to anyone who loses this game, I will feel so bad for them. Yeah, very true. Harry Boy Sam, welcome in. Oof, long game here. Yes, it's a very long game indeed. Currently 1 minute 34 seconds on Arabia. You know, we've called it a few times, haven't we, Loki? And you know,
yeah, exactly.
It just carries on, right?
Yeah.
You know, nothing.
At one part, I thought like, okay, English Geezer has won this game, and then it was suddenly Wonderbois in favor again. Really crazy game. I love to see how similar the skill level is from the teams. Oh, it's lagging for me now.
Oh.
For you as well?
Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry about that, guys.
And there's a lot of camel archers again, which is really good because He had a lot of skirms at some point, but now he switched to Camel Arch again. That's the unit you want to have. So he's going on skirms and Camel Arches now. Skirms is
Okay.
probably for the
Silla's on the camels
helps.
as well, the heavy camel riders. So
Yeah.
interesting composition from the English geezers here. Really trying to push it back one more time. These stables going up from BAMs yet, not quite yet.
No.
Can only assume the
Seems like
villagers
the vil-
are on their way.
Seems like the villagers had other plans first.
Has anybody took the relics yet, by the way? We saw I saw a monastery go up somewhere. I can't
You
remember
can-
where it was.
you
Here
can-
it was.
You can check it. You can check it on the right bottom, Stuart. Just press on the menu, the right bottom menu. Press on it, and again. One more time. No,
And
okay.
again. Relics.
Yeah,
No
okay,
relics.
there it is. There.
No relics yet.
Yeah, nobody is going for the relics.
No one's gone for the relics yet. There's monasteries down, and you know, so a massive trick missed there, Loki. Right?
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
I think relics are. It's like free gold, right?
yeah, exactly that. And
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how much gold they produce, or is it different per civ?
It's 1 second. 1 gold per second, or per 2 seconds.
1 gold per 2 seconds. So that's a hell of a lot of gold if you
Yeah.
can get 4 or 5 relics stashed away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Very interesting.
And I
very
saw
interesting.
Siege Alert detected in by red, and also you see the tech now, the crown. It means that royal heirs. It means that the Shoto warriors are created nearly instantly. So we will see a lot of spamming of those kind of guys soon.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think they're really good at this in the battlefields, but maybe he's gonna use them for raiding.
Yeah.
They're
okay.
also good against buildings.
And are they quite cheap in terms of resource costs then?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
It's not like a rabbit warriors, but it's close to it. From the Malay.
Okay. Epic. Just epic game. The scoreline increasing even more now. We're fast approaching a 7,000 point difference between the Wonderbois and the English geezers here. Again, Loki, I keep asking the question, but you know, we've got to keep your thoughts in line as real time as possible.
Yeah.
You know, you're the English geezers. What do you do? What do you tell your team, mate?
Looking at I just don't know why Soda is not going for the castle unit. I think it's really good in this situation. They're really strong. And you can crazy good fights with it, and then you just can slowly push back. And you can also try to make holes in the walls. Try to raid them.
Yeah. Okay. We've got some more raiding going at the back here. Then I can only assume Bams has slipped some more paladin in through to the trade. Whilst we've been looking at the middle of the map there with that fight going away. So nothing chasing it, Loki. Oh, we spoke too
There's some
soon.
paladins.
We spoke too soon. We've got some some heavy
Some
camel
camels.
riders from Silla coming over to looks like to
Yeah.
clean that trade up. And obviously camels against paladins shouldn't be an issue, right? Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
No, this looks bad. This looks bad for the eco. This is what you want to see. And the stables, are they going up already in the south?
They're going up now. Yeah. So
Okay,
we're going to
okay,
just see
that's good.
constant floods of cav, right, coming
Well
up
then,
this way.
Yeah.
Not walled off at all. You know, it might be worth Silla and Key walling up a little bit this side. You know, credit where credit's due, right? You know, this wall here from Bams and Christoph, it's
very good.
it's kept them all at bay, right?
It's something that I never do in team games, and it's really bad thing that I don't do it. So it's really good that they think about this.
Yeah.
Also get the trade up right on time. And the siege from Ethiopians is quite strong as well in this situation. They have more splash damage as well, if you take into it. So the siege energies are really.
And I mean, the crazy thing here as well is look what they're doing. The paladins are drawing the camels away from the main fight, which is giving the Wonderbois a good opportunity to be able to push forward a bit more here. You know, I can see a successful push coming out of this, Loki.
Big siege push. I just missed traps and bomber cannons in the field. You want to push those castles. If you kill the castles, then you can fight this army. Ooh, watch the siege onagers going for the shots. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad for Key. He's losing a lot of camel archers.
Oh, no, Loki.
That's the GG move there, man. That's just they can push really good now. Oh man, that was a big shot.
Sulla's bringing his camels back because he just kind of has to. At the same time, he's had to leave these paladins to carry on raiding at the back, right?
That's the thing about paladins. You really don't want paladins to change the trade cards. You want to have like archers or maybe CA. Magyars get crazy good CA as well.
Just
you want to have CA.
10 CA. Send them at the back to raid the trade.
Yeah, exactly. And they one shot them. Yeah. Ooh, big shots again. Camels now are going down. The siege onagers are doing a really good job. Now you want to see bomber cannons more. Okay, there's one coming. You want to have traps and bomber cannons.
Okay, Bams has just sent a little marker, I assume, to let Christoph know that quite a large raid coming now. He's got 21 paladin moving very quickly towards the back of the base. I can only assume they're going for the trade again. Would you send them for the trade cart, Loki, or would you send them to clean up as many vills as you possibly could?
I think you just push now with the paladins, right? Like I said, you just send like a couple of, or what you said already. You send like a couple of CA or something in the back, and paladins for the fight in the middle.
It's such a shame. He just cannot see that. Look, he cannot see that.
It's okay. They will go now. Sulla exposed them, and look how desperate they are for wood now, right?
He did. Sulla exposed them indeed, and it looks like he's going to lose a good 9 vills here, 9, 10, 11 vills in this.
Camels are coming.
Raid here. Yep, camels are coming over to see if they can save the day. In the meantime, the push is taking a little bit of a break for the moment. Let's see what happens here. I assume these paladins are going to be cleaned, right? Maybe not.
No.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bit.
It's a lot of paladins,
yeah.
though. A lot of paladins. He's just running. That's smart. And what's happening in the middle? Are they pushing further? Is the bomber cannons arrived?
Going up. We've got a forward castle from Christoph coming up. Really good position, Loki.
I would like it more in the middle. It's not. It's nice that it's on the hill, but I would have loved to push the other castles at least.
Okay.
But at least he secured the wood, yeah. But still, wood's not a problem yet.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's gonna disrupt these villages that are on wood. I mean, he clearly needs wood, right?
He needs to watch out for his camel archers again. He has a big moss again, but there's the shots coming. Okay, he's able to micro it now.
These are doing some damage, aren't they?
Yeah, they are really good. Especially because they're. Ooh, watch out, Key. You cannot fight this. Yeah. Uh oh, now he's shooting the paladins. Paladins are dying because of these onagers.
We've got
Look at
nearly 9,000 score difference now, Loki.
Yeah. The score is not really important anymore, actually. It's just KD at this point. And actually, the siege onagers are kind of exposed now, and they're getting killed. That's bad. That's bad. And the big army from the English geezers. They're pushing back again.
They are pushing back
again,
aren't they? Oh my lord. 1 hour and 45 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting the 12th pushback of the game so far. Just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Elite Shuttle Warriors now. I haven't seen them yet though.
Okay, we've got some bombard cannons coming into the mix from Christoph. We'll see how they fare up with everything else. Trade's still pretty much intact for both teams, then 36 trade carts for Sulla, 29 trade carts for Key.
30 paladins in the queue. Crazy, man. What an ego at this guy. Yeah. Christoph has 11k food in the bank. But actually the bank from Sulla and Key doesn't look healthy at all. I mean, yes, they have the better armor on the field right now, but they
Yeah.
just cannot reproduce that fast. That's what's good about the Wonderbois. They have the better eco behind, better
Yeah.
gold. So yes, they are behind it when it comes to getting pushed now, but they can easily come back from this. I still think it's Wonderbois' game, even though it's looking pretty good for English users right now. They just cannot push. They're lacking trade. They're lacking the best units in the game, in this game, which is the unique unit from the castle, from Gujaras. Trap going down. A lot of numbers again for the Camel Fish. That's really good. That's one or a couple of good shots and. Whoa, look how many Camel Archers. There's a lot of Camel Archers behind as well. But he's just not able to push with it. Stuart, can you still hear me?
I can hear you, dude.
Stuart?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Look how many Camel Archers are on the field. That's 83 Camel Archers. That's insane.
Unbelievable.
But he's just not doing anything with it. Because he cannot push. The Wonderbois are defended so well. Now there's a lot of siege on the field. Yeah, and the halves. They just need to defend the halves. Ooh. Yeah, he's not target firing.
Right, if he can get these onagers out of the way, I think it's going to be a game
Big
changer.
shot. What's happening on the north? There's a lot of blue dots and yellow
blue. I'm
space.
pretty sure we've got quite a bit of a raid going on here.
Oh.
It looks like the Paladins are trying to take the markets out. And my question is
Yeah.
what are the guys? What are the English geezers got to send back that way quick enough?
Yeah, they.
Because as soon
Yeah,
as those
camels
two
need to go
markets
back.
going down, doesn't matter how many trade cards you
Oh.
got.
Look. Oh, the trade cards are idle. They're getting killed now. Yeah, if the markets go down, then the trade cards are all go idle, and then it's easy to kill them.
Yeah. And is that what will happen as soon as that market goes down, or the trade cards will stop? Or they just get to their end
No,
destination and stop?
Yeah, they will go through their own markets, just go back anymore. So yeah, the trade is not actually
GG,
done.
well
They
played.
call it GG.
We've got a call. We've got a
yeah.
call from the English geezers.
Yeah, they're pushing back again. Yeah.
Loki, are you shocked to see it?
There was times in the game that I already expected it and it didn't happen. So I don't think like I don't see why they did it right now. Maybe because the markets went down and it was kind of maybe Salah's just tired of it. Like they're just tired. They think they're in a better mood. But I don't think that it was like looking worse than a couple of minutes ago or something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to get to a point in the game, right? You know,
Yeah.
approaching the 2 hour mark. It's Arabia. You know, it's currently 0-0, right? You know, do you need to burn yourself out on the first game?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe it was a tactical GG.
Yeah, maybe. And also the English geezers didn't have like an easy way to win this game. If someone would win this game, it was the Wonderbois. But they just couldn't finish it quite fast. But yeah, they were in favor.
So definitely not an easy win for Wonderbois, because it took them 2 hours to do it, but they got given the win by the sounds of it.
Nah, definitely
You know, not taking any credit away from how Christoph and Bams played at all. You know, just from they called it because they didn't want to burn out, right? You know, that's the way you got to look at that. Yeah. Very well matched up teams. I think that's.
I'm not sure what was the thought behind why they GG'd at this point.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get them on for winners
Yeah.
interview towards the end. We'll see. But
Yeah.
look, Loki, before we take a quick 2 minute break, because I think we should. I need to grab a glass of water and hit the little boys' room. But quickly before we do that, anything you want to say with regards to the statistics at all? Anything you want to look at and sort of point out?
Maybe the kitty is like pretty fun to see right now. There's a lot of units killed. So if you look to the military, yeah, you see that the
Wow.
Ethiopian guy killed a lot of units. That's just because those arbalest just fire so fast. The siege villagers did some good damage as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see that the guys who have the bait, like the cavalier, they are like the beat, right? They always have the worst KD. That's what you see here as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Which really plays out as well. Cool. Good
Yeah.
stuff. All right. Well, I mean, look, in terms of times up and things like that, Sylla's taken the lead on all feudal, castle, and imperial times, but he was left alone, right? Right at the
Yeah.
start there. Key obviously,
In the beginning.
yeah. Key had the
Yeah.
strat that not sure worked too well in his favour.
Mhm.
And then everyone tried to push against him. So yeah, exciting first round of this best of 3
Yeah.
between the Wonderbois and English Geezers. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Please do stick around. We're going to take a quick 30-second to a minute and a half break, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back for round 2, and let's hope it's not 2 hours long, but let's hope it's as full as much action as that last one was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Stay right there. We will be right back.
Correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a slight change. Loki, are you there, buddy? Hey, Loki.
Yeah, hello, I'm here.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, so just chatting to the Twitch viewers then, letting everybody know the situation. I know you've already popped a message on there, so guys, can't apologise enough, really. Part of the rules of these Tourney 2v2 Pangea Tourney with the Hermetica clan is setting the matches public so we can stream them for your benefit and the benefit of the players, so they get a bit of feedback after, I suppose. But the game with Wonderbois and English Geezers, unfortunately, second game's been set to private, and we can't jump in and watch. So we are going to leave you all hanging. Really, it's going to be a bit of a cliffhanger. If you want to see that second game and potentially third game, you are going to need to come back, unfortunately, another day when we replay the recasts. And Loki had a good idea. We can go and watch the other game that's going on. However, that's private too. So, unfortunately, guys, that's it for now. That's all we can bless you with. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching that first game. Loki, thanks for jumping on and casting with us. It's been a real pleasure to have you here. Is there
Yeah,
anything that you want to add to it?
yeah, we will just. We will just watch the Rex and then cast it from the Rex, I guess,
Yeah,
instead of now. So we will still cast it, but it will just be delayed a little bit. So
that's it.
let's just give the players good luck for now, and then maybe we can see it later.
And we'll all reconvene. Good stuff. Well, look,
Yeah,
thanks again, everyone, for jumping in. It's great to have you here. Don't forget, link in the chat with regards to our Discord channel. If you do play Age of Empires or you're just getting started and want to be part of the clan, more than happily get you involved. It's a nice big international community from players all over the globe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch as well, just to stay up to date with when these casts come on. And we look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Thanks again, and cheers again, Lucky.
yeah. See you again. See you guys. Bye bye.